Hello, my name is Dr. Craig Beuttler. I'm a chiropractor and I'm doing a video series called Structural Biomechanics, the Big Four. The Big Four consists of general movements people do on a day in, day out basis. And those four movements are walking, bending downward, twisting and turning, and the transition from going from a seated position to a standing upright position. This video today is going to be about walking. Most people think, I already know how to walk. And yes, you do. But there's a way that you can walk that helps your body and doesn't break it down. The way that most people tend to walk, particularly in the United States, is the type of walk that can, really cause problems for your knee, your hip joint, and your back. So I want to cover what I feel is the better way of walking to minimize joint deterioration, joint pain, so that way you don't have to worry or have the fear of having that type of pain as you get older. So let us begin. Now, the way I'm going to do this series is I'm going to present how most people tend to do it where it can cause problems for their bodies, their backs in particular. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate right now. When most people walk, the issue and the problem is that, number one, they take too long a stride. So they stride out too far, and what happens is the knee locks out. That's an issue. Then they come down on their heel, and that pounding action, actually, you may see in the film, there's that shock wave that goes through my leg. That shock wave creates a force energy that goes up through your knee, in through the hip socket, into the hip joint, and goes right on up your spine, and it has been measured at the TMJ. And that's a shock wave that's not helping your body. The average typical person, given on what you read, supposedly takes around 10,000 steps per day. Now think about it. If I was to ask each and every one of you to go out to the outside, lock your knee, put your toe up, and hit your heel on the ground 5,000 times, because that's, you divide the 10,000 by 2, and that's per leg. Tell me how long it would take before you start feeling it in your knee, where the leg joins the hip, which is called the acetabulum joint, and where you feel it in the lower back. Probably not very long. But think about it. Every day, that's what you're doing to your joints in the lower extremity and your back. So, we want to avoid beating up your knee, your hip, and your back, showing you a way to walk that is going to actually help your back and knees. And at the same time, a bonus, here it comes, the walking the correct way, where I'm going to show you, is actually going to work more muscular activities in the legs, thus burning more calories. So let's get started. Let's learn how to walk so that you don't beat your body up. Now, the way you want to walk, the way that you want to make sure you don't cause that harmful shock wave through your body is very simple. You're going to want to relax the knee. You're going to shorten the stride. You're going to take your step, but you're going to take a shorter step, and you're going to keep that knee relaxed, slightly bent. So that way, when your heel hits, it's not a jarring effect. It's not a hard effect. What happens is now you have what we call a curved column. The knee is bent. And we know from structural engineering that a curved column absorbs stress better than a straight column. And there lies the difference. When you walk with your legs locked, you're going to have a shock wave. It's going to cause more harm to your body. When you walk with your knee slightly relaxed and bent, you dissipate that shock wave almost completely, and you save the wear and tear on your ankles, your knee, your hip, your back, and you get that added bonus of working more muscles, so you're burning more calories while doing less harm to your body. So let me demonstrate this. So when you walk, you want to take a shorter stride, keeping the knee bent all the way through, keeping both knees bent all the way through, so that way you don't put a joint shockwave through your legs and through your back. And that's it. Nothing more than that. I'll give you this little bit of added information. When older people go shopping, they always want to grab the shopping cart. Think of it this way. Why is that? Well, part of it's balance, that's true, but also because when they grab that shopping cart, they have something in front of them, and they automatically have to take shorter steps, which tends to make them bend at their knees, relax their knees, and that is why they're able to go shopping for a longer period of time around the store, because they're not experiencing as much pain. So, it's going to take a little bit of practice to do it this way, because we've all been used to doing it with, striding out, having that leg lock, trying to extend way out. And people are going to think, well, wait a minute, Dr. Craig, I won't be able to walk as fast. No, you'll be able to walk faster. Joggers don't jog with their knees locked out. They have to keep them bent. So you're already in a jog position by walking that way. So you'll be able to walk quicker. It's just a mindset, and it's going to take practice. You're not going to be able to do this right off the bat, but practice around the house, and I'm guaranteeing, well, there's no guarantees in life, but I'm assuring you, you're going to feel a huge difference in how your whole lower extremities feel and your back will feel. And it will also help you when you come in for a treatment, you have low back pain, and it's common in chiropractic to hear, well, Doc, I felt great when I left here. They come back in the next day and they say, well, I felt great for a while, but then the back pain came right back. And of course, the doctor's going to ask, well, what did you do? And most of the response is, I didn't do anything, but you were walking. And if you were walking like that, you're jarring and you're undoing your treatment. So, let's review. When you go to take a step, shorter stride. Knees relaxed, bent. Gently put that foot down, and while you have both knees are bent, and you just come through the other foot, and it's the same process over and over again. Shorter stride, knees relaxed, knees bent, and you'll feel a lot better doing it that way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know many of you have asked for me to do these series. It's finally here. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.